Hi guys, it's Art, ForeignMRE.com. Today we're going to review a Spanish lunch ration, menu A-5, with a best before date of December of 2019. This ration weighs 1 pound, 10 ounces, and contains about 1,400 calories. So let's open it up and see what we have inside. Okay, let's see what we have inside. So the first thing we have is instructions, and since this is NATO approved, it should have English, and it does. It shows all the contents. So I'm gonna set that to the side. Let me look through here, and I may need that for a cheat sheet. So first thing we have is a package of pasta soup. Second thing we have is a can of, they call it jacket rice salad. We call it tuna salad. So it's got a little pop ring on the bottom, or yeah, it would be on the bottom. Next we have a can of lean pork. This is 20 grams, and same thing, it has a pop top on the bottom. Here we have a 50-gram container of, they call it apple cream. To me, I call it apple jam. Call it whatever you want. We'll see how it tastes. And here we have 4 isotonic drinks. Wow. Wonder why there's 4. And here we have a package of toothpaste, dental fluoride. If you remember the breakfast, there's 3 meals that are issued to the soldiers: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And in the breakfast, it has a toothbrush. So each one of the lunch and the dinner contains toothpaste. Here we have some hand disinfectant. Here we have one, it's pretty large. It's dental gum. I guess it contains fluoride. 2 water purification tablets. We have 3 tablets for the stove. Standard book of matches. Yeah, it works pretty good. Put that out before I burn the house down. And here we have some paper napkins, or whatever you want to use them for. And then lastly, we have the stove. And I don't think we're going to use the stove inside the house. These tablets, when they burn, they don't really smell too good. And I guess the main reason Nina doesn't like it. So give me a second, and we'll lay everything out. Be right back. Okay, I've got some water, some hot water in the ForeignMRE.com mug, and we're going to go ahead and mix the pasta soup inside. One thing I noticed with this particular ration is there's no utensils. So this is the pasta soup, and it smells pretty good. See if I can get it in here without wasting it. Okay, and like I said, no utensils, but does that really matter? We have the ForeignMRE.com titanium spork. Okay, and I was looking at these isotonic drinks, and you're supposed to mix 2 of them. So I've got a glass of water, and we're gonna put 2 in. It's got a little tear notch right here. And let me see if I can get this in. You know how I do with the pepper. Smells kind of lemon lime. Hopefully they're all the same. Of course, my luck, I'll probably mix a lemon lime with a grapefruit or orange drink, but they all look the same. Yeah, this one smells like a lemon lime also. Okay, so we've got the two cans, and the only way I know which one is which, the 195 grams is the tuna salad, and then the 200 gram is going to be the pork. So let's open up the tuna salad first. And everybody knows how much I like the tuna salad. And it smells just like tuna. I'm not sure what kind of oil that's in, but it is tuna for sure. And then we've got the lean pork, 200 grams. And I'm not sure if I should heat this up or not. Smells really good. It looks like it's got just pieces of lean pork. It looks like it may have a little bit of pork fat, but yeah, it smells good. And let me go ahead and heat that up, the pork, and see how that tastes. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the pork warmed up, so let's give everything a try. First thing we have is the pasta soup. Yeah, it kind of tastes like a chicken with pasta soup. It's really good. Yeah, that's really good. And then next thing we have is our isotonic drink. Let me give it another quick stir. Looks like it's almost all dissolved. So, and remember, it's said to take 2 packages and not to exceed 4 in one day. Yeah, it's I think this is more of like an energy drink. It's not real sweet, but I think if you were really thirsty, that it would taste really good. So we've got our pork. This appears to be, it says it's lean pork, and it appears to be in a little bit of a tomato sauce. So let's give that a try. It's very good, and it's really lean. It just kind of cut it easily with the spoon. Of course, this is a ForeignMRE titanium spoon, but no, it breaks up really easy. Doesn't appear to be any fat in it. Yeah, and let me see if I can get a big piece to show you. Yeah, it's just pork with some spices, maybe some basil, and man, all around it's I'd have to give this a 10. It's good. And then we come to the tuna, and everybody knows I don't like tuna, but I remember one of the reviewers, Nathan's MRE, he had I believe it was a can of pork fat, and he didn't try it, and he got all kinds of negative comments. So I'm only going to give this one try, and as you can see, I've got a big piece. So Second thought. Let me just go with a smaller piece, and maybe I'll try it twice. Maybe it'll be good. So anyway, let's try it out. Wow. Actually, this is not too bad. If I was really hungry, I would eat this, but I'm not really that hungry, so. But I will take a second bite. And like everybody says, I'll clean my palate. Hell, I want to wash this stuff down. Okay, so that leaves us with the, it says cream of apple, but there's no crackers or anything. And I'm wondering if in the breakfast part of the ration, there's a lot of crackers. So maybe you're supposed to save a few of those. I may not be able to get this open. I don't have the knife. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back with the knife. Okay, so I've cut it open. And of course they have these things glued on really well. So we'll improvise. We'll leave that on there. So let's try the cream of apple. And it's pretty thick. It smells, it kind of smells like maybe a sour apple. Yeah, I don't know how to describe this. It's not overly sweet, and it's got a really good taste to it, but it's not like a Macintosh apple or something like that. Don't really know how to describe it, but it's very good. And I think that's meant to, like a dessert, just to eat it on its own. And then we've got the toilet paper or napkins. No sense in opening that up. And if I need to wipe my face, I'll use my sleeve. So we've got this dental gum. And of course my fingers are still kind of sticky from the apple. And they make this gum really hard to get into. So as you can see, it's just one piece. So it's a pretty good size piece too. Taste, it has a strong spearmint flavor, but it also has a taste of fluoride. So I'm sure there's a lot of fluoride in that. So let me go over everything. The isotonic drink, 1 to 10, I give it a 9.5. I bet it would be really good if I was outside working in the yard and needed something to drink. It would probably be a 10 at that point. And the apple jam or the cream of apple, I give it a 10. It's perfect. It's not overly sweet. It's just not overpowering, and it's very good. And then the pasta soup, as you can see, it's just like little pieces of pasta, and maybe like in a chicken broth. And I would give that a 10. And then the lean pork in the can, man, this stuff is good. And look how lean that is. It's very, very good. And it's so easy to cut up. The big chunk, It breaks right up into little chunks. And it's really good. It's not overpowering with the tomato. And then the tuna in oil, I would give it, you know, if I was hungry, I'd eat it. And maybe if I had some mayonnaise and maybe made a sandwich, but I'm just not a big fish eater. So I would say that would probably be a 10 for somebody like Nina or something like that. But for me, I'm not gonna rate it because I don't like tuna. That wouldn't be fair. And then the gum, you know, I'm sure it does what it's supposed to do with the fluoride and the spearmint. I guess after eating the tuna and all this, you know, you have bad breath, but would it really matter if you're a soldier? So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the Spanish lunch menu, A-5. And as always, you can get your fresh discounted ration. You can't get this ration because I'm gonna finish eating everything except for the tuna. I'm gonna try to dump that off on Nina. But you can get your fresh discounted ration just like this or any other foreign military ration at ForeignMRE.com. Please like the video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and leave us some comments. Thanks to Nina for working the camera. Thanks for watching.